Thank you for joining PRMG University. During this session, we will be going over what an upfront MIP refund is and when it applies. What is a UFMIP? Upfront mortgage insurance premium refund is the unearned portion that HUD collected on a previous FHA loan that is now being refinanced. All FHA to FHA refinances could potentially have a refund due to the borrower, which is credited at closing. When a new FHA refinance loan is started, the process starts with the FHA case number. If the case number is pulled correctly, the information needed will be on the case number assignment. To pull an accurate FHA case number with refinance authorization, you will need the current FHA case number, referred to in Encompass and FHAC as old case number. The refinance authorization is on page 2 of the case assignment at the bottom. There is a feature in Encompass to pull this information, but currently PRMG requires that you use FHAC. This part of the process should be completed prior to the loan coming to the fulfillment center. The retail processor, wholesale setup, and disclosures complete this task. You will extract information from the refinance authorization results to determine if a refund is due to the borrower. It's based on when the existing loan closed and when the new loan will close. It's important that you pull an updated refinance authorization through FHAC if your loan does not close during the month originally anticipated. The new projected closing date on this loan has passed and the loan hasn't closed, so a new refinance authorization needed to be pulled. Now let's assume the loan is closing in November of 2018 and examine the information needed from the refinance authorization to determine the amount of the refund. Below are two columns. One represents a refund amount if closing in November, and one represents a refund amount if the closing is delayed until December. Make sure you're using the month that is most accurate to best of your knowledge. Next, we need to make the distinction from the below if there is any unearned UFMIP, meaning part of the UFMIP that HUD must refund to the borrower since HUD hasn't earned all of it. Now that we've determined that the borrower is entitled to a refund of part of the original UFMIP, we must make sure it's properly entered into FT360. The underwriter is ultimately responsible to make sure the amount is entered accurately, and when the approval milestone is completed, a final check to make sure the amount calculated matches the month the closing is taking place. The input screen for the UFMIP is found on the Underwriter Control Panel, FHA Mortgage Form Tracking tab. Once the input is done on the above tab, it will auto-populate the credit on the DOT form under Credits. Thank you for viewing this training. If you have any questions, please contact your team leader or supervisor.